It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Falcons and the Hurricanes. Chris Taylor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Bart Flash is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now batting, Bruce Sanders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here it comes. Taylor, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Steve Rice. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Into the box, Kevin Root. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grace is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Falcons are out on top, 1-0. Mason Kane starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in now, Austin Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Austin Leach.
Now here it comes.
Ball one.
Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Myers onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Marcus Rogers.
Standing in, Marcus Rogers. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Turner King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. At the plate, Joel Sloan. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch on its way. The 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often. The
2-2.
3-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Rodney Myers, and he fouls this one off. He'll check in here at 256. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's tarrying. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Digging in, Jeffrey Bellamy, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The Falcons, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Base hit into right center. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So now to the plate, Pat Sample, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 289 is the average coming in. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready on 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Falcons are out in front here, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Hugh Grace. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. A A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Striding into the box, Brad Jones, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Grace leads off second with nobody out. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up to the plate, Buford Slugger, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second here with nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Grace isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Franklin Leach. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, David King. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. The second for one. Going to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that misses 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Hurricanes on top 3-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mason Payne. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
That's inside.
2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Stepping in now, Bart Flash, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dino, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. One out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is in there. And the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Rice. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0.
Aye. The count 1-1.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
Now back. Kevin.
Into the box, Kevin Root, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out with the man at first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Joel Sloan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there, no balls and a strike. Sloan playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads this one 3-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Austin Leach. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. So striding in, Marcus Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Mize calls for it. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Turner King.
Into the box, Turner King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's good.
3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Grace. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sample will put this one away, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Hurricanes lead this one 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Rodney Mize.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in, Jeffrey Bellamy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The third base.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Sample. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Brad Jones. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Brad Jones.
Now here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Buford Slugger.
Digging in, Buford Slugger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Root takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Franklin Leach.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Leach. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wind up and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping into the box, David King comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set now to pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Here's the 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Leading off the inning, Mason Payne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder.
So close, but not enough on the fly ball there, and that's a story these guys have heard before as we take a look at the list of teams with the fewest home runs this year. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bart Flash. From the stretch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard to short. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Bruce Sanders.
Digging in once again, Bruce Sanders earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Sanders, originally from the state of Alabama. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Austin Leach. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
At the plate, Marcus Rogers. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, the second baseman, Turner King.
Now in the box, Turner King. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's kicked out.
The 1-0. Is a slider that misses below the zone. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Root. He's set. Here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5. No. Whoa.
Striding in, Joel Sloan. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner with that pitch, it's unhittable.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rodney Myers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A runner on first with 2 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jeffrey Bellamy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0. hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be saved.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess with the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Martin McKinley answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Sample will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. McKinley has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2 out, bases loaded. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ball 3. Hit hard back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
At the plate now, Mason King. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that'll get down out there. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So now to the plate, Bart Flash, and he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Stepping in now, Bruce Sanders. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A pause, and the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
From the stretch, the 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Falcons lead it 5-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Grace.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one misses. So the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So striding forward now, Brad Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as we are all tied at 5.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. David Bass takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Buford Slugger.
Shortstop,
As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
No outs, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
now batting, third baseman, Franklin Leach.
Now at the plate, Franklin Leach. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, David King.
Digging in and looking for more, David King. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, all even at 5 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Harry Wilson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bubba McCann is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Rice. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Oh man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Into the box now, Kevin Root. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5. Whoa.
Stepping in, Joel Sloan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. There's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Rodney Myers. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready with the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Falcons are out in front here, 6-5. So digging in now, number 28. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanders goes to get it. A throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Plate, Austin Leach. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 7, Marcus Rogers.
Now at the plate, Marcus Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Two and 2.
2-2 to count.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Clay Williams is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Bo Sanders will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 25, Bo Sanders.
Now at the plate, Turner King, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The right fielder, number 15,
At the plate now, Grace. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dustin Woodard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Dustin Woodard.
Leading off the inning, Pat Sample, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Short, hit hard. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Standing in, Bo Sanders, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 8, Bart Flash.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bart Flash. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 pitch. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Brad Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. The Falcons leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Buford.
Billy Gant takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready now, Buford slugger. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
The 1-0 delivery.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin Woodard.
Chaz Hale will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Chaz Hale.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Hale is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Gant, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Daniel Gould enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Bruce Sanders, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Jones is under it. 1 away.
Now the first baseman,
Steve Rice will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 out, nobody on. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Root. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lucas Jones is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 69, Jones. now playing lefty, and that is fifth.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, David King. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Now back the leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Bubba McCann. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one. And he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Austin Leach. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
One out, one on, and a one-run game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box, Marcus Rogers. He swings and lines it to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run game, 6-5 to final today. The Falcons jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Bass earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Cletus Jones hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.